I think let's begin. It's dot 9 p.m. Welcome to the first episode of my podcast called Game of Nutrition. And today's topic is exercise versus nutrition, which is more important. So, I'm your host, Khadija. I'm a certified holistic coach, nutritionist, consultant, and a food product developer. Here, we are going to explore about nutrition, wellness, holistic living to help you all transform your life. Whether you're looking into optimizing your diet or finding balance in your lifestyle, you're in the right place. Thank you for joining me in this journey, and let's dive into today's episode. We have an amazing guest with us, Kusha, and I would want her only to explain what she does in her field and why she chose nutrition and why she's here today.
Hello Khadija, thank you for having me here. I am so happy. And I am Pusha, a dietitian and a founder of Health 2.0. Also, we focus on heart health because every disease is related to our heart, and we believe in plant-based diet, which is from home cooked meals. And also uh, our topic is why nutrition and exercise, why it is more important. So let's talk about that. Nutrition and exercise both are equally important, but it depends on your goal. If your goal is weight loss, अगर आपका गोल वेट लॉस है तो आप जो है बैलेंस डाइट एक ले सकते हैं, साथ में एक्सरसाइज भी जो है इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है टू मेंटेन आवर ऑप्टिमल हेल्थ। एंड ऑल्सो इफ अगर आपका गोल फिटनेस है तो एक्सरसाइज में लीड करता है। एंड अगर आपका गोल जनरल हेल्थ है तो एक बैलेंस डाइट और एक मतलब एक्सरसाइज जो है कार्डियोवैस्कुलर फिटनेस पे वर्क करता है, और एक बैलेंस डाइट जो है हार्ट हेल्थ पे वर्क करती है। और अगर हम रेशियो की बात करें 80/20, तो मार्केट में रेशियो बहुत चल रहा है। एंड अगर हम रिजल्ट्स की बात करें, अगर आप डाइट पे डिपेंड हैं तो आपका रिजल्ट 80% आएगा, और अगर आप एक्सरसाइज पे डिपेंड है तो आपका रिजल्ट 20% आएगा। और दोनों अकेले नहीं हो सकते हैं, दोनों को साथ में लेके चलेंगे तो आपको एक सस्टेनेबल हेल्थ मिलेगी।
That's absolutely right. एकदम crisp summary दी है आपने of our topic today. So, when you do this counseling or nutrition counseling, आपको क्या लगता है? What is the most rewarding part in this journey of maintaining health as well as nutrition through nutrition counseling as well as exercising?
सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है कि लोग हमें फॉलो करें वाइल काउंसलिंग। ठीक है, फॉलो करते
Yeah,
हैं तो उनकी हेल्थ जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा सुधरती है फॉलो करने से। तो मैं ये कहूँगी कि मतलब हम लोगों की हेल्थ सुधारते हैं, हम लोगों की हेल्प करते हैं बाय हेल्पिंग विद देयर हेल्थ, इम्प्रूविंग देयर हेल्थ, तो वो सबसे ज़्यादा रिवॉर्डिंग होता है मेरे लिए।
that's amazing. Before I go ahead, I want to let the audience know there's a small giveaway. तो जो भी सबसे ज़्यादा interact करेंगे with this live, they will get that small gift from our end. And I think let's move ahead to the further discussion. We have a game planned, but we'll do that in the later part of the live. Let's start with, the most interesting topic when it comes to exercise and nutrition is weight loss. So, exercise और nutrition दोनों को लेके साथ में चलना is important for weight loss, or it depends on the goal, or what is your take on that?
एक्चुअली एक्सरसाइज और न्यूट्रिशन दोनों ही इम्पोर्टेंट है, एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर। एंड अगर हम अच्छी डाइट ले रहे हैं, एक्सरसाइज नहीं कर रहे हैं, या एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं देन जंक फूड खा रहे हैं, तो वो बिल्कुल इक्वली नहीं होता है। तो अगर हम प्रॉपर डाइट ले रहे हैं प्लस एक्सरसाइज भी प्रॉपरली कर रहे हैं तो वो हमारे लिए ज़्यादा बेनिफिशियल होगा।
That's absolutely right. And इस केस में controlling diet ज़्यादा important होती है या doing more exercise and कुछ भी अनाप खा लिया? तो what do you say?
कंट्रोलिंग डाइट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, क्योंकि अगर आप एक्सरसाइज से फॉर एग्जांपल 650 कैलोरीज बर्न कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, और नेक्स्ट डे आपने जंक फूड खा लिया और उससे आपने 650 कैलोरीज दोबारा गेन कर लिया, तो वो इक्वली ही
Mhm.
हुआ। पर अगर आप एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं और प्रॉपर डाइट नहीं ले रहे हैं, देन इट इज मोर डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू वेट लॉस।
या बिकॉज ऐसा हो जाता है कि जितनी कैलोरीज खाई उतनी बर्न की, नेक्स्ट डे उतनी खा रहे हो उतनी बर्न कर रहे हो, तो कुछ कैलोरी
यस,
डेफिसिट
यस,
नहीं हो रहा है एट द एंड ऑफ इट.
नहीं हो रहा है।
एंड ये जो पुअर डाइटरी हैबिट्स है, दैट लीड्स टू स्ट्रेस ऑल्सो. So how does exercise help,
यस।
stress?
ओके, सो स्ट्रेस लीड्स टू इमोशनल ईटिंग। इमोशनल ईटिंग में क्या होता है, आप ज़्यादा खाते हो और अनहेल्दी खाते हो, आपके हार्मोनल
Hmm.
चेंजेस होते हैं, आपका फैट स्टोरेज जो है वो इंक्रीज होता है। ओके, और एक्सरसाइज स्ट्रेस को कैसे हेल्प करता है, एक्सरसाइज जो है एक हैप्पी हार्मोन रिलीज करता है जो कि कहलाता है एंडोर्फिन, और वो हमारे स्ट्रेस को रिड्यूस करता है, और आपके एनजाइटी और डिप्रेशन के भी जो सिम्टम्स होते हैं उनको एलिवेट करता है।
Yeah, that's true. And इस केस में when it comes to sleep, वो भी बहुत इफेक्ट होती है due to stress as well as exercise. I think melatonin is responsible for that. Would you like to enlighten us on
यस, यस, जब हम सोते हैं तो हमारा एक हार्मोन बनता है जो कि कहलाता है मेलाटोनिन। अगर हम नहीं
that?
सोते हैं तो वो नहीं बन पाता है, एंड वो हमारे वेट लॉस के लिए, ओवरऑल हेल्थ के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है, तो वो भी हमारी मेंटल हेल्थ को कहीं ना कहीं इफेक्ट करता है।
तो ये सब जो है, how exercise, nutrition and sleep, stress, ये सब metabolic health से related है.
हाँ, मेटाबॉलिक हेल्थ से रिलेटेड है। अगर आप स्ट्रेस में रहेंगे, अगर आप स्लीप प्रॉपर्ली नहीं ले रहे, तो आपका मेटाबॉलिक रेट जो है वो स्लो हो जाएगा, एंड आपकी जो एनर्जी लेवल है वो लो हो जाएगी, आपकी एपेटाइट लो हो जाएगी, तो सब कुछ आपका लो हो जाएगा। देन यू कैन नॉट टेक अ प्रॉपर न्यूट्रिशन ऑल्सो, एंड यू कैन नॉट एक्सरसाइज प्रॉपरली ऑल्सो।
And at the end, what you eat is what you have, energy to work out.
यस,
तो वही
यस,
सही नहीं रहेगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली योर मेटाबॉलिक हेल्थ इज आल्सो अफेक्टेड.
हाँ, हाँ,
तो
हाँ।
ये सब के साथ आजकल एक वेरी ट्रेंडिंग टॉपिक है दैट कम्स टू गट हेल्थ, कि सब चीज अपनी गट हेल्थ से रिलेटेड है. तो कैन यू
हम्म।
एक्सप्लेन इट टू आवर ऑडियंस व्हाट इज गट हेल्थ एंड हाउ इज इट रिलेटेड टू ऑल ऑफ दीज कॉन्सेप्ट्स?
सी, गट हेल्थ एक पावर हाउस है जिसमें हमारे माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स आते हैं, जैसे कि बैक्टीरिया और फंगाई, जो कि हमारे इंटेस्टाइन में रहते हैं, और उनमें टेंडेंसी होती है कि वो इन्फेक्शन से लड़ पाएँ, एंड वो हमारे इम्यून सिस्टम को प्रोटेक्ट करें। सो ये होता है हेल्दी गट, और हेल्दी गट हमारे मेंटल हेल्थ को कैसे इफेक्ट करता है। एक्चुअली जो गट का ब्रेन एक्सेस होता है वो गट हेल्थ और मेंटल वेलबींग से कनेक्टेड रहता है, और हेल्दी गट माइक्रोबायोम जो है वो हमारे मूड को रेगुलेट करता है, हमारे एंजाइटी डिप्रेशन को कम करता है।
That's absolutely amazing because uh, gut health को आपने इतने simple way में explain किया, because a lot of the lay people do not understand कि gut health है क्या. And when you come
यस।
across a lot of gut health recipes, uh,
हम्म।
can you tell how probiotics, prebiotics, fibers help with the gut health, या कुछ healthy tips and ideas that you can share with our audience today?
सी, कर्ड का जो सबसे सुपर प्रोबायोटिक होता है इट इज कर्ड। तो मैं आपको एक सीक्रेट बताना चाहूंगी मेरा। तो अगर आप सोक्ड नट्स को और कर्ड को एक साथ लेते हैं तो इट्स अ ग्रेट कॉम्बिनेशन, एंड अगर आप उसको एक साथ लेते हैं तो आपका गट जो है, गट बैक्टीरिया जो है वो एक्टिव हो जाते हैं, जो आपके गट में अच्छे बैक्टीरिया होते हैं। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले सीक्रेट तो ये हुआ। देन आई विल ऑल्सो टेल यू टू रेसिपीज। इट्स ग्रीन पपाया सैलेड। तो ग्रीन पपाया सैलेड, आप ग्रीन पपाया ले सकते हैं, उसको लंबी स्ट्रिप्स में काट सकते हैं, आप उसमें अपनी पसंद की वेजीज जैसे गाजर हो गया, और भी वेजीज होती हैं उनको ऐड करके ड्रेसिंग बना के आप ले सकते हैं। देन हो गया रॉ बनाना
So
कबाब,
in
तो आप रॉ,
one second. Before you go ahead with the second recipe, green papaya को cook नहीं करना है, सिर्फ grate
कच्चा
करके या
लेना है।
small slice में
हाँ,
cut. Okay,
रॉ फॉर्म में लेना है।
okay, okay, okay.
ओके,
Go ahead.
ओके, सो नेक्स्ट रेसिपी है रॉ बनाना कबाब। तो जैसे हम आलू की टिक्कियाँ बनाते हैं तो उसका बहुत अच्छा सब्स्टिट्यूट है रॉ बनाना कबाब। तो रॉ बनाना जो होता है वो हमारे गट हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छा होता है, उसमें आप जवार आटा मिला सकते हैं, सॉल्ट एंड पेपर, एंड देन यू कैन मेक अ टिक्की आउट ऑफ इट, तो वो बहुत अच्छे कबाब बन जाते हैं।
I think it's amazing how raw banana ka taste is very similar to any
यस,
boiled potato or bland food. तो and उसमें
यस,
fibers आते हैं और उसका glycemic index भी low होता है, and combining that with millets like
हाँ,
jawar, bajra, ragi and all, उसमें बहुत सारे minerals and fiber add on हो जाता है. I think it's going to be a high protein meal, and that would help with the microbiota as well as our gut health and overall mood well-being. I think it's a good pre-workout meal also.
Yes.
Okay, so let's move ahead. When you talk about pre-workout, post-workout meals, I think we have a basic idea that pre-workout meal में protein होना चाहिए, fiber होना चाहिए. Post-workout meal has to have carbs and protein so that it helps in absorbing the proteins. But बहुत से लोग exercise करते हैं without consuming anything. That is like fasting state में exercise करते हैं. So does that have any effects on our body, or how does that play a role?
ओके, सो फास्टिंग स्टेट में एक्सरसाइज करना विदाउट हैविंग एनी प्री और पोस्ट वर्कआउट मील इज़ वेरी वेरी टफ एंड इट अफेक्ट्स आवर बॉडी नेगेटिवली। वो हमारी बोन्स को भी नेगेटिवली इफेक्ट करता है। अगर हम प्रोटीन रिच डाइट नहीं लेंगे जो कि हमारी बोन्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा एडिक्वेट है, तो हमें बहुत ज़्यादा टफ पड़ जाएगा और हम एक्सरसाइज भी नहीं कर पाएंगे।
So, ये I think what happens in the body is जब fasted state में exercise करते हैं कि the body में से जो calcium, जो nutrients हैं in our bones, those get reabsorbed into the bloodstream because muscles को activate करने के लिए calcium लगता है. So I think that's how the bones get weakened, and
Yes,
इसलिए bone health affect हो जाती है at the end of it. And bone health maintain करने के लिए we do a lot of exercises and muscle training. So having a proper meal pre and post workout is also important,
yes, yes.
as I guess mentioned. So ऐसा कोई specific nutrients है that will help in help maintaining the bone health for male as well as women.
फॉर मेंटेनिंग अ बोन हेल्थ हमें फोकस करना चाहिए सबसे पहले तो कैल्शियम में, विटामिन डी इंटेक में, और हमें इंश्योर करना चाहिए कि हमारा प्रॉपर हाइड्रेशन हो रहा है।
How does hydration play a role?
हाइड्रेशन में जैसे हम जितना पानी पियेंगे उतनी हमारी बोन्स को ना ताकत मिलती है पानी से, और हमारी पूरी बॉडी
Because
को
of
ताकत
the
मिलती है एज
mineral
हम
content,
कीपिंग
I think.
हाइड्रेटेड। हाँ, तो मतलब इट्स वेरी वेरी हेल्दी टू बी हाइड्रेटेड।
Yes, and I think water made a lot of electrolytes that help in, keeping our cells
यस,
activated, and simple exchange of nutrients के लिए those electrolytes are important. So that's how
यस,
I think, uh, okay, ये सब physical, gut health, ये सब की बात कर ली. I think let's move ahead to our game. So it's a rapid fire round wherein all the audience have to put in their answers in the chat box, and the question will be shown in a banner form. And a guest will also answer the questions, and the audience can also choose their side. And everyone gets only one option. You cannot choose both the options. And I think let's begin.
यस।
The first question is on your screen. If you could only choose one for a week, no workouts or no balanced meals, what would you say?
नो वर्कआउट।
So I think just I want the audience to also answer. So I'm just checking the live. Yeah, which is harder, sticking to a workout routine or sticking to a meal plan?
आई थिंक
Sorry,
आई थिंक बोथ।
you got to take a one stand here. This is what the game is about.
ओके,
You have to choose.
स्टिकिंग टू डाइट प्लान।
Okay. So let's see what the audience have answered. I would appreciate. Okay. So most of the uh okay. Let's go ahead with the next question. Do you believe abs are made in the kitchen? Fact or a myth?
इट्स अ फैक्ट।
Okay, let's see what do the audience say. can't see the comment. Okay. Now let's go move ahead. We have a lot of questions. Uh, so now coming to our fourth question. How does stress impact, for long-term health, would you prioritize exercise or nutrition first?
I will prioritize nutrition. See, both are equally important, and I will say that nutrition is important because balanced meal is a key to weight loss, and it is also exercise is also more important because it helps in maintaining your weight and optimal health.
Okay, let's see what the audience say. I want the audience to put say nutrition. Okay, let's go ahead. Since we have had half the discussion, I think the audience should be able to put in the right answers here.
Yes, yes.
Post-workout meal, which is more important to you?
Pre-workout meal.
I think this talks about the bone resorption and the bone health at the end of it. So I think the audience should be able to answer this correctly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So let's move ahead. Would you rather lift weights on an empty stomach or run after a heavy meal? This looks a
I
little
will lift
difficult.
weights. Okay. I will lift weight on an empty stomach.
Okay, then your bones will get weakened. What do you think? Do
I
you
will go
ever
for a
want
lighter
to?
meal then.
Okay, that's a good answer. Let's see what other. That's interesting. Okay, now let's move ahead. Can you out exercise a bad diet? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Let's see what the audience answers, and then we'll have a short discussion based on this. Okay, so can you explain exactly can out exercising a bad diet? How does that work?
Actually, if you only exercise and you are having a bad diet, means you are having a junk food or you are having a high calorie drinks or high calorie foods. So exercise will not give you any benefit. So if you are having a
Hmm.
balanced diet and good exercise, and it can give you full benefit and maintain helping in maintain your weight.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think the people who have answered yes will be sure about. And there are a lot of people who do not accept it, but I've seen they eat a lot of junk, and the only positive thing they're doing is going to the gym. And that's not the right
Yes.
way to maintain health. Okay, let's move ahead. We have three more questions left, and we'll have the discussion continued. Your question is on the screen, which has a bigger impact on mental health, nutrition or exercise?
I think both have equally effect on your mental health. If you are like having nutrition, proper nutrition, then it will help you to have your stable mental peace. And if you are having exercise, then it boosts up your energy levels and moods. And yes, so
Because
that's it.
yeah, since we are playing this game, I would want you to choose one. According to you, according to what you have learned throughout your, nutrition classes, what do you think? It would be
Mm,
nutrition or exercise?
nutrition.
Well, I would say exercise because exercise helps in releasing the endorphins at the end of the day, and that would help a lot with mental health. So, okay, we have mixed responses from the audience as well. Okay, let's move ahead with the next question. Would you rather work out every day and eat whatever you want, or eat healthy and never work out?
I think I have to choose one. So I will eat healthy and never work out.
Okay, let's see what the audience chooses. Workout, we have foodies in the audience, or we have more of gym freaks. I think we have a mix of gym freaks as well as foodies in the audience. Okay, I think we are moving ahead to the last question for the day. For the rapid fire, we have no questions planned for the discussion. Which one is more challenging for most people, eating healthy or staying consistent with workouts? I think this is personal. Everyone has their own challenge.
वैसे तो I
What's
will
your
choose
challenge?
both. I will choose both, but
Okay.
eating healthy is more difficult.
Yeah. Um, let's see. What do the audience have for this? Eating healthy, workout. Okay. Yeah, I think diet is important. That's where we come in and help you
Yeah.
navigate your diet at the end. Okay, let's move ahead with our discussion. I think we covered mental health, we covered gut health, fasting, and our discussion helped with a lot of these questions. But there are a few more things that I would want us to cover. So, our mood gets affected by nutrition as well as exercise. So, when you talk about exercise, how much is beneficial for an individual in their daily, or what should be the minimal, or is it dependent on the age or the gender? What do you say?
See, it depends on individual goals. If there
Mm-hmm.
is if your goal is weight loss, if your goal is fitness, or if your goal is general health, so it really differs. And age also, age भी मायने रखता है, and सेक्स भी मायने रखता है, whether it is men or women. सो मेन की अलग
Mm-hmm.
प्रायोरिटीज होती हैं. अगर आप मेन को कहा जाता है कि आप मतलब हैवी लिफ्ट वेस्ट वेट करो, एंड वुमेन को कहा जाता है आप थोड़ा लाइट लिफ्ट लो. तो मतलब इट्स वेरी डिफरेंट कि हम मेन एंड वुमेन को अलग अलग ट्रेनिंग देते हैं.
आई थिंक बॉडी कॉम्पोजिशन भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट. जैसे मेन की बॉडी कॉम्पोजिशन में मसल मास ज्यादा होता है कंपेयर टू फैट,
हाँ,
whereas the
यस.
woman has more fat person than their the muscle mass. तो दोनों को बैलेंस करके लेके जाने के लिए for men it's easier to lift heavier weights compared to the
यस.
body composition of a woman. But over time, we have seen a lot of women getting into the sphere of weightlifting and being at par with men. And for that, they have to build their muscle to get into that. So I think that's really great. And what about walking? When it comes to people who do not want to go to the gym and work out at home, or just walk, so वो कितना करना चाहिए? How is that useful?
So walking should be at least 10,000 steps per day. So
Mm-hmm.
अगर आप 10,000 steps per day करते हैं, तो I think it is enough for men and women both.
Yeah, and elderly, I think they can start with fewer steps and gradually increase
Yes.
over time. Yeah. So, when it comes to exercise and how food gets metabolized in the body, in the when you are exercising, I would want to explain this to the audience. So, what happens is when you are working out, the first thing that's used in your body is glucose. So, the glucose in your bloodstream gets used up. Now, glucose is stored in your liver in the form of glycogen. So, the second thing that gets used up is the glycogen stores. Now, by the time this is getting used up, your workouts are mostly done. So, when does the fat get metabolized? Is after your glycogen stores are over. And for that, I think the best way is to do strength training, because what happens in that case is your muscles tissues get teared. So the repairing process of the muscles or the recovery of the muscles is when in the sleeping state or in your throughout your day you're metabolizing your fats or your calories. So I think that's what's more important when it comes to working out, not focusing only on, just sweating it out, or that's not the aim at the end of it. Even if a person has sweated out a lot of, their water content in their body compared to a person who has been working out in a cool atmosphere, is just lifting weights. I think the person who's lifted weights would be in a better, burnt out state compared to the person who's just, depleting their electrolytes at the end of it. I think
That's
that's one
very well.
message that I would wanted to convey. Um, what about women and their pre-menopausal, post-menopausal nutrient, and how exercise is important at that point in time?
Okay, during menopausal, women need calcium and iron more, and exercise is
Mm-hmm.
also really very important to they should focus on your bone muscles, and they should focus on your energy levels also, because मेनोपॉजल के
Mm-hmm.
टाइम पे उनके एनर्जी लेवल्स और बोन्स वीक हो जाते हैं, मसल्स वीक हो जाते हैं, तो उस पर फोकस करने के लिए एक्सरसाइज करना चाहिए.
And I think इस case पे estrogen plays the important role, because ovaries secrete estrogen, and after menopause ovaries do not ovaries are not active, so estrogen ही नहीं मिलता है body को, and estrogen is
Yes,
responsible for maintaining our muscles at the end of it. So इसलिए after 30s itself weight training is very important for women, which
yes.
I see a lot of women do not do. It's just simple. You just get two bottles at home with 1 liter of water each and just use those as weights initially. Over time, you can increase the weights, and I think that's the simplest way to increase a little bit of resistance training in your workout routine. So I think we have covered a lot of hormones and nutrients throughout this. Melatonin for sleep, estrogen for muscles, uh, and endorphins, and even when you talk about the gut, we had spoken about uh, fiber, probiotics, prebiotics. So I think that's been an interesting session. I would want our guests to answer one final closing reflection. What do you think from your own health journey, or what would be that one key takeaway that you would want our audience to take away today?
See, the most important factor is our lifestyle. If we do change our lifestyle, तो उससे हमारी लाइफ मतलब हमारा पूरी लाइफ पे, हमारी पूरी हेल्थ पे बहुत ज़्यादा फ़र्क पड़ेगा. तो लाइफस्टाइल में क्या क्या आता
Mm-hmm.
है, रूटीन आता है, एक्सरसाइज आता है. एक्सरसाइज आप मतलब यू शुड इंक्लूड एक्सरसाइज डेली. यू शुड हैव अ प्रॉपर रूटीन, एंड यू शुड ऑल्सो हैव you should also have a proper balanced meal. So अगर हम अपनी लाइफस्टाइल में चेंज करते हैं, तो it is very very great effect on our health.
Yeah, that's really great. And even I think exercise maintain करने के लिए, or any new habit को maintain करने के लिए, it's recommended that you do not, leave that habit after doing it for, if you are taking a break also, not more than 2 days. Because 2 दिन के बाद you become lazy, you forget about that habit of yours. तो दो
Yes,
दिन का gap हुआ तो ठीक है, but try to make sure the third day you are, doing it. So I think
yes.
that would be my giveaway at the end of it. But I would want the audience to put in ratio. So we have
Your video is getting paused again and again.
On the chat box of nutrition of our live. So I'm just reading out the questions. So we have a question that says ratio of nutrition size. What would be the ideal ratio? I think we have
The
answered this
ideal
earlier,
ratio is
but
80/20 only.
yeah, yeah.
तो मैंने आपको जैसे पहले बताया था कि रिजल्ट्स जो हैं तो रिजल्ट जो हैं अगर आप डाइट पे डिपेंड करते हैं तो 80% आता है और एक्सरसाइज पे डिपेंड करते
Mm-hmm.
हैं तो 20% आता है और अगर हम डाइट और एक्सरसाइज को दोनों मिला के चले तो हम एक सस्टेनेबल हेल्थ पा सकते हैं.
When it comes to this ratio 80/20, it's more like people forget that nutrition को लेके जाना ही is important. सिर्फ exercise करना will help your body in the long run, but this would create a conflict. But if you do not exercise, but still you are in a calorie deficit, you're still going to lose
Yes,
weight. But if you're going to still, you're just going to exercise, but you're not in a calorie deficit, you're not going to lose weight. As simple as that. So calorie
yes,
deficit is important. Even for weight gain is the same. If you're just exercising and you're not in a
mhm,
calorie excess, then you are not going to gain weight. Similarly, if you're
yes,
exercising and you're not exercising, but you are in a calorie excess, then you will gain weight. So what's important is calorie excess, calorie reduction. So I think we'll wrap up this session. It was great having you here, Kusha. Thank you for your time, and I'm really grateful for you being here for my first episode. And let's hope we get more interaction from the audience in the next few sessions. And I'll put up on my story who would be the winner for the giveaway. I'll check out
yes.
the live and I'll let people know. And it was great having you here, audience. And I think, Kusha, if you would want to tell something.
Thank you, Khadija, and I am really happy to be honored at your first episode, and it was really fun to with your session, and let's hope कि हमारे और आगे ऐसे sessions आए.
And before this, I would want the audience to know we had a lot of demos done because it was my first episode and we were not sure if we would, be able to get it live on time. And it was great having you all here. Thank you for your time. And see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.